guys, welcome back to Drive London. This is Laurie and we're going to do a mock test for you guys. Okay, now this is her own car and she has a test in a couple of days, and she contacted us to see if she's basically test ready and see how she does on a mock test. So we're going to do a mock test now to see how she does. Sounds good? Yeah, okay. Just to explain how the test works, so the test is going to last for 40 minutes. During those 40 minutes, keep following the road ahead unless I ask you to turn left or right. There'll be one maneuver and possibly the emergency stop, and there'll be one show me and one tell me question one before we start and one while you're driving. Yeah. Okay, and you've gone over those as well, yeah? Okay. Yeah, okay. We'll find out soon. Okay, just for you guys, if she makes any mistakes, so any serious or dangerous mistakes will be up in red up here. Any minor mistakes will be up in amber, and any good points that she does anything well up in green. Okay, should we get started? Okay, good. So before we go, could you tell me how you check to see if you're how would you check the tire pressure?
I haven't gone through that, but there are some signs here in the door, and they will tell me how much pressure I should use for the tires. And I know that it should be 280 on all wheels.
Okay, so okay, that's fine. Okay, all right. So whenever you're ready, now we're gonna do the independent driving from here. Now the whole of this test is gonna be mainly following the sat nav. So we're gonna follow the sat nav for the whole test, and your real test will be about 20 minutes of that and 20 minutes of the instructor giving directions. Okay, but we're gonna follow this route here. Okay, so whenever you're ready, we're gonna go down to the end of the road and turn right, and then follow the sat nav. Okay.
At the end of the road, turn right. Turn right. After 300 yards, turn right. Turn right. 300 yards, turn right. Turn right.
When it's safe to do so, I'd like you to show me you turning on the dip lights for me. Thank you.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit. Cross the roundabout, second exit. After 300 yards, go right on the roundabout, third exit. Go right on the roundabout, third exit.
Entering average speed check zone.
I'm just going to turn that off.
After 400 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit, then take the exit. After 200 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit, then take the exit. cross the roundabout, second exit, then take the exit. After 800 yards, take the exit, then go left on the roundabout. Take the exit, then go left on the roundabout.
Yeah, we're going to turn left first exit the next roundabout. Not sure what she was saying.
After 200 yards, go left on the roundabout, first exit. Go left on the roundabout, first exit.
And you're going to follow my directions for a second. We're going to take the next road on your left into this home base car park. And we're just going to follow in. And then we're just going to curve around this bend here and take the next right, okay? So we're just like doing like almost a U-turn. The next right. Okay, and then I would like us to pick a bay and forward park into it for me, please. So either side, pick a bay and forward park. Are you done?
No.
Okay, you done? Give me a second. If you just give me one moment. Okay, don't worry, I'm going to check. Just give me a second. Okay. Okay, thank you. I'm going to reverse out this. We're going to reverse to your right. Drive up to your left for me, please. Okay, so we're just going to go down to the end of here, turn right.
After 100 yards, go left on the roundabout, first exit. Go left on the roundabout, first exit.
And we're just going to follow the road to the right. Okay, we're just going to follow signs to the exit. So it's just here, and then follow the sign to the exit. And we're going to turn left and then re-follow the sat nav for me, okay?
Yep.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit. Then take the second left. Cross the roundabout, second exit. Then take the second left. After 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. After 300 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit. Cross the roundabout, second exit. 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. After 200 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit, then take the third left. Cross the roundabout, second exit, then take the third left. After 100 yards, turn left, then go right on the roundabout. Turn left, then go right on the roundabout. After 100 yards, go right on the roundabout, second exit, then turn left. Go right on the roundabout, second exit, then turn left. Turn left, then take the third right. After 100 yards, turn right, then cross the roundabout. Turn right, then cross the roundabout. Cross the roundabout, second exit. Go left on the roundabout, first exit.
And I'd like us to pull over and park just before that silver car on your left for me, please. On the left. And get little bit close to it. Leave yourself about a car's length away from the car. So a little bit closer. Keep going. Get a little bit closer. A little bit more. And that's great. Thank you. Okay, and drive on whenever you're ready.
After 200 yards, go right on the roundabout, second exit. Go right on the roundabout, second exit. After 200 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit, then turn right. Cross the roundabout, second exit, then turn right. Turn right, then turn right.
You're gonna ignore the sat
Then
nav now.
you have
I'd like us
reached
to
your
pull over and park
destination.
just in front of that black car on the right. Okay. Get a little bit close to them. We're gonna reverse out of this afterwards. Just a little bit. That's great, thank you. And then just secure the car and turn off the engine for me, please. Okay, just give me a moment. Let me just count this up. Okay, how do you think you've done?
It wasn't that bad. I know I didn't park in the bay, and I should have reversed and
Okay.
fixed it.
Mhm.
I didn't.
Was we out the bay completely? Or was it?
My side was over the other bay, and that side was big gap. Like
Yeah, it was a big gap, but were we over though, or were we on the line?
I think, yeah, I think we were on the line.
Yeah, I think we were on the line as well. Had you been a lot more over, that would have been a serious mistake, but you only got a minor there. Yeah,
Okay.
so you were, it was, if you want, we can leave the car running if you want to keep the AC on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really hot.
Yeah, it's 28, or 27 degrees. Okay. There you go, yeah. Okay, and you can shut your window then, that way. Okay, alright, so yes, so you only got a minor there, so that was not a serious mistake. So had you been a little bit more over, that would have been a serious mistake. Was there any other serious mistakes? Was there any serious mistakes that you think?
Dealing with the ambulance, I should have gone a bit closer to
I didn't think you could go any closer,
on the
because
left hand.
but we only saw the ambulance really late as well, right? So I didn't see the ambulance until you got there as well. I feel like you dealt with the situation well. Did the ambulance get past?
Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't a problem there. Now, don't think everything's going to be a serious mistake, because actually you would have passed that test.
Really?
Yes, so that was a really good drive. Now, that route is not an easy route, but you made it look easy.
Was it the hardest route?
One of the hardest, let's just say. But every route's got the difficulties, but you made that test look really easy. Okay, not easy, but you did really well. Okay, so let me tell you, you have made some mistakes. Okay, so you got nine minor mistakes. I'm going to go through them now. So let's start with the parking. So yes, when you came into that bay, for some reason, as you actually came in quite nicely, and then you started reversing back, and then you went over to the right. Okay, now what you should have done there was, if you feel like you're not inside the bay, reverse back enough where you can see the lines and then correct it. Because what you did was you reversed back a little bit, you couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
How are you going to know what to fix?
I think this is the first time when I've done this actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What? The forward parking?
Yeah. Not the forward parking, just going on the lane.
Going on the line?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, so you actually went into the bay really nice to begin with. You decided to reverse back, but like I said, the mistake was that you didn't look at the lines. If you had you reverse back a little bit more, see the lines, and then correct it, that would have been a lot better. Okay, but it's only a minor. You did just finish on top of the lines. Now, it was humming and ahhing. Was it enough? But it wasn't. It was just over the line a little bit, and that would have been just a minor then. Okay, but anything more, yes, it would have been a serious mistake. So to prevent that from happening, what are you going to do next time?
Reverse to see the lines and then go straight.
Correct. Okay, all right, well done. Also, your vehicle check. So right at the start, I asked you about the tire pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, you can find information on your doors. Some cars won't have it on the doors, and it'll be in the user manual.
Yeah.
And then you didn't tell me that you need to use a reliable tire pressure gauge to check the tire pressure.
I mean,
Okay, so you haven't gone through these questions you said, right? Or have you?
Not on this one, but
Not-
there are like 14 or 15 questions that I've gone through.
Okay.
But not this one. So
Not this one, yeah. So I knew which one. Okay, but you definitely want to go for them. Just
Yeah.
familiarize with yourself with all the questions. Go over them a few times so you know how to answer them correctly. Okay, it was just a minor. And then the second question I asked you about the dip lights while you're driving. That was perfect. I was really happy with that. You still had control of the car, and that's the main thing we're looking for. Okay. I gave you a minor for your steering. Now, just on that last mini roundabout, I did this to look. Yeah, there's a little
I tend
island.
to do this. I don't know why.
You're going a bit too
Just
far forward.
hum.
Yeah, okay, so it's a mini roundabout. You're allowed to go over the markings a little bit. Now, there was a speed breaker right in front of us, but so many people hit that thing there. Just, you can turn slightly earlier, so you're not going to get so close to that, okay?
Okay.
I mean, we weren't we were a little bit close, but not close enough for anything to happen, so it's just a minor. Okay. Use some mirrors before change of direction. Now, when we came up, we did some roundabouts, we did the maneuver, we came down this road where there was a really long bus lane.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Now, you saw the bus lane times, didn't you?
Yeah, it
What?
was 4 to 7.
So
And
what
it was a bit past 4.
was our time?
4:16, I think. Or, no,
What's the time now?
No, now it's 4. Wait, so it was 3.
I think it was 3
I
something.
think I checked the time and it was past for a few minutes.
Well, it's only gone a few minutes now.
Yeah. it's
Where
strange.
was you looking for the time?
Here.
On this one?
Yeah.
Did we not turn that off by then?
I'm not sure.
Okay, first of all, you need to know where the time is. The time is going to be right in front of you, just there.
Yeah.
4:11.
I had the impression it's a few minutes
But at the
past.
time that we were there, it was 3:50.
And I should have used
You
the
could have
bus
used it,
lane, yeah.
okay? Now you checked the times. I saw you read the times, which was really good. You went to do your signal and then you realized, or for some reason you thought you couldn't go in, so you avoided it. Now you made a minor there, so it gave you a response to road signs, because traffic signs. So you're allowed to use the bus lane, you chose not to. Now, had cars started to undertake you,
That would have been a serious.
correct, because then you're no longer using the overtaking lane correctly, okay? But luckily none of that happened, so I gave you a minor on that occasion, okay? But you remember, just look at the time. Now it was close to 4, but it wasn't, we still had 10 minutes to use it, so you should go into it. Usually I say if it's less than 5 minutes to the end of the timer for the bus lane, then avoid the bus lane, but you still had 5 more minutes to kind of go into it. But anyways, it was just a minor mistake there. And then what happened was you realized as soon as the bus lane is finished that you want to be in the left lane to go straight ahead. Now you're waiting there, you had your signal on. As you're about to move off, you see a car coming, which is really good. You saw the car coming, you cancel your signal, you let the car go because she wasn't letting you in, was she? She just kept going. And then you kept checking your mirrors, you put your signal back on, and now you're forcing your way in. Not forcing your way in, but you're kind of trying to get in. But does your lane, the right-hand lane, not go straight
Yeah.
ahead as well?
Yeah.
Why not just stay in that lane? So this is for overtaking. Now if there's vehicles there, why not stay in the overtaking lane? Later on in the new road, come back. Being that close to a junction, trying to switch lanes is not the best of ideas, okay? So at that point I gave you a minor for use of mirrors before change of directions. You're seeing cars there, why not just stay in the lane you're in? Okay, anything later that could have been, because if you're changing lanes inside the roundabout, it's not the best thing because people are trying to stick to the lanes to try to go in the direction. But on that occasion, you managed to come over, you checked your mirrors, it was safe when you came over, so I could only mark it down as minor. You're not losing control, you had full control of the car, and you did it safe. Okay, but you could have, I would have, to make it easier for yourself, just stay in the right hand lane. Okay. Also, just coming, when we were coming off the roundabout and we took the exit, the slip road coming off towards the next roundabout, and the sat nav said turn left, and I said it as well. I said next roundabout turn left. Do you remember? It was a slip road. No, it was a slip road, and then your signal was too early on that road. So it said 200 yards, turn left at the roundabout. You put your signal on already. Okay, your signals are going on too early. Yeah, so you want to leave your signals a little bit later, just in case there's somewhere to turn, like if there's a petrol station, if there was another one, and a petrol station, I'll give you 2 minors for that. There's a petrol station on one, and you put your signal on, people behind may think you're turning into that petrol station and start overtaking you, okay? So just leave your signals a little bit closer to a junction. Usually we say around 8 to 10 car spaces away. You're doing yours about 15 to 20 car spaces away. It's a bit too early, okay?
Yeah.
Just because she said we're turning left in 200 yards doesn't mean you have to put your signal on there. Wait until you get closer. Okay? On 2 occasions I felt like the signal was too early, so you've got 2 minors there. And then I gave us a minor for observations. Now I'm going to put this one little dot here. This is the one that almost failed you. Okay? We're waiting at a T-junction and the sat-nav said turn right. Now we're waiting there, you look to your right, you look to your left. There's a blue car which is turning right.
Yeah.
Now who has priority there?
They have priority.
Correct. Now he's coming up. Now the gap is very small there. Now you've made it because you've made use of your speed and you've come out really quickly. And I just said sorry to him because he should have gone first. Yep, I did it. But you've made it without slowing him down on that occasion. But anything closer, again, this could have been a serious mistake. But this is the one that you don't want to rush, okay? So you saw him and you thought the gap was big enough, but it's just a little bit on the smaller side, okay? So I would wait for a bigger gap or just make sure you're not going to affect anyone. You didn't really affect him, but it was a minor at least.
Yeah, I should have stayed there.
Yeah, okay. I just felt like the gap was a bit small. And then planning and awareness, this was your first minor. As we were coming up to some traffic lights, the sat-nav said at the next roundabout, turn right, third exit. And then as you came up to the traffic lights, you didn't know if the roundabout was there or further up. And this is right at the start.
And I thought that, and I said I should have gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and then you realize that she was further up and it was the correct thing you did. Now you don't want to get in those situations, okay? So they'll give you a minor for planning and awareness. Because as you're coming up, you're getting confused where to position. And now this is, when you get into that mindset, you don't know where to position your car. And then you forget to check your mirrors and know what's happening around you. But then you did manage to just check your left mirrors and kept left and went straight ahead. And that was the roundabout there, okay? But if you're not sure where you're going, just tell yourself, I'm going to go straight ahead. Okay, and also listen to the sat nav. She said 300 yards. 300 yards is really far away at the moment. And try to look for the signs. And if it's not a mini roundabout, if it's a big roundabout, there will be a big sign for this as well. Okay, and where the sign is, it'll be the roundabout will be after that sign. It won't be before. Yeah. Okay, so that helps you plan better. And that's all your mistakes there.
Thank you.
Yeah. How do you find that?
Really helpful.
Yeah. What did you think at the start? When we finished this, did you think you was going to pass or fail?
Fail with a major or maximum.
On what?
On that roundabout.
Okay.
When
You're switching lanes?
yeah.
Okay.
And then I was worried about I was not confused with the time. I just, for some reason, I thought it's just past 4. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, look down there and now plan ahead. And you know when you go for your test is at 222, right? So when you go for your test, you want to say to yourself, wait, okay, if I see that same sign, I'll be allowed to use it. So you already know. Yeah, that's it. So you're already planning ahead rather than getting to that situation and trying to look for the time and trying to work it out. So you're already planning ahead. But obviously you read the signs because some signs will say 7 to 7, some will be 24 hours. So you just want to plan in that sense as well. Okay, but really good test. You would have passed that. And now you are definitely ready for your test. So well done. And yeah, I'm going to switch off the cameras now. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. And you're happy with this going on YouTube as well?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.